Hello, welcome to Music with Purpose. I'm Lisa Catherine. We are with Tim Longden, and we are going to get right to the music like we always do. Tim, you're going to play your first song, and the name is? Of the song?
Like You're 17.
Like You're 17, okay.
Okay.
And when you're done, come on over and we're
Will
going
do.
to chat.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. I got my first guitar at 17, and I couldn't play a lick. That piece was set upon my lap, and I couldn't hold a pick. So I packed it up and I hit the road on my college freshman year. And I bent those strings every chance I could, and then I chased it with a beer. Well, the campus bar was a friend of mine when I hit my second year. Met a college girl, we really ripped it up, and we drank a lot more beer. Looking back at the times, you know, yeah, I really never knew that a piece of wood and a set of strings are almost pull me through. Some things are a blur to me, life's a constant roll. Nothing stays the same, my friend. You know you can't reverse the flow. Everyone's just a little older, but I just refuse to see. So hold on tight and take it for a ride and live your life like you're 17. Ever notice celebrities on the silver screen slowly fade away from view, never ever to be seen? Now you might think you're just the same, baby, don't you believe? Sit right back and won't you listen to me? I won't you tell you just what I need? Some things are a blur to me, life's a constant road. Nothing stays the same, my friend. You know you can't reverse the flow. Everyone's just a little older, but I just refuse to see. So hold on tight and take it for a ride. Live your life like you're 17. Like you're 17.
We're back with Tim Longden. We really enjoyed, I really enjoyed that first song. Thank you for being here. I'm excited. We took a little break and we're back taping some shows. First, before I go any further, I want to do your little bio.
Okay.
The majority of what we're going to talk about is you, okay? You are a solo acoustic act specializing in original music. Love it. You also do covers, and you've been playing guitar since you were 17. You're from Central New York, and you moved to Connecticut in 1988, and you currently live in Meriden.
That's correct.
Okay, that's the little bio. I'd like to say the story how I met you, if that's okay.
Sure.
About a little more than a year ago. It was when I met you. I was highly recommended for you to play at our original music series back last winter by Dan Hind, who is the host of an open mic. And I heard your music and loved it and thought you were perfect. So you came on board and helped us at that fundraising event that we did last year. That was the first time I got to hear your music.
Yep. It's been a long road.
A little more than a year, and a lot has happened for you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
One other question. I didn't write it down, but I did read it on your bio. Who's your influences for music?
I think probably Springsteen and Petty are probably one of my biggest influences because I'm always playing my music. I like to play where if you're tapping your foot, then I'm hitting you.
Okay.
You know, for the most part, I do like to play some slower type of stuff. If some finger picking
some more melodic type of stuff as well, but that's mainly what I like to go for.
Okay.
And it's funny because my sister always used to follow Springsteen, and I could never understand a word he said. And I'd say, well, how can you like this guy? I don't even understand the ways, but now I love him, you know, so it's just something. So that's the type of music, yeah.
Learn more appreciation.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Your first song, because I really want you to talk about your music. Let's start with the first song you played today, Like You're 17. What's the story behind that?
The story was really comes from, I was thinking about the long road all the way to where I am now, and I actually started it at 17. I started playing guitar. One of my buddies' mom and dad played, and I used to hang over his house a lot, and he taught me a couple chords. We learned a few chords at 17 years old, and then we played in a talent show and bombed severely, but that summer, before college, I bought my first guitar.
Okay.
So that's kind of where the song comes from. And then, you know, from there, just wishing that you could go back and be 17 again. Though there are, you know, there's other issues at 17, but it was a lot of fun back then. So that's kind of where it came from. When I bought it, just having fun doing it. And music keeping me alive. And it gives me soul, and that's what keeps me moving. So
That kind of leads into my next question, which is why? What does music do for you? How does it make you feel? Do you use it as just for fun? Do you use it when you're going through something happy or sad? Or what does music mean to you?
I think as far as writing music, I can only write when I'm happy. I can write about sad things, but I can write about, I have to feel good. I have to want to pick that guitar up. I don't always go to it when I'm sad, but I certainly can express things, you know. But I play all the time, and music is a huge part of my life, and it has been for a long time. I never imagined that I would get here with you, so this is just all icing on the cake for me. So
Fun. Well, you're fantastic. You deserve
Thank you.
to have people out there checking him out because he really, really is a wonderful
Thank you.
singer and songwriter. I'm really happy to have you on with us. You have had a really, really busy year, and just a couple weeks ago was that your first radio interview?
yes, I did a radio interview, internet radio,
Okay.
and it was similar. You know, I had about 4 or 5 people in the room, and it was just this radio show, and it was just the coolest thing. And they sat me up in front there, and I did my thing, and it was an hour long. It was just a whole bunch of fun. So it's starting to happen, and I'm just having a good time. You know?
Now, you got asked to be on that show because you were seen or found at an open mic?
Yeah, I was in an open mic at Levita's, and over near Gillette Castle over there, and the gentleman, Gary, saw me. I went there, and the place is really rocking. It's so busy, and really you got a 2-song slot. And so I went there. I had my acoustic guitar, and I had a drummer, bass player, a lead guitar player back me, and I did a couple original songs. And he liked it and asked me to go on the radio. So that's really the short of the story. You know?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, in this last year, you've played at. You tell me. You've been playing a bunch of things. What?
Well, it's just starting to ramp up again, and I played at some different. I played last night in a bar called Apricots with a buddy. I've been doing happy hours at Blackstone in Southington, again with my buddy Brett, and I have a good friend, Mitch Layton, and the Layton family have been wonderful to me, and I've been basically going to all their private events. The past year they play blues, and I'd play in between their sets. So he's really pulled me along to help me improve. So I owe him and Tina and Jason a big dues for helping me out. So
I'm sure you're always learning too.
oh yeah, always learning. So always more to learn, and it's always practice, a lot of practice time, and even straight up, I tell some of my friends, even straight up to playing in front of a mirror, you know, to make sure that, you know, you're not doing stupid stuff, that you look okay. And I'm not saying, you know, you want to, you know, be real flashy, but at least everything's got to be just perfect, and over and over and over. Lyrics are over and over and over, and I do them in, you know, in between. If I do them during lunchtime. I'll go walk outside. I'll work on my lyrics. I work on my vocals a lot. Whenever I get a chance, take vocal training. I find a lot of stuff on YouTube for vocal training. So always improving.
What do you think is the hardest part?
I think the vocal training is the hardest part for me. The playing. The playing comes a lot easier for me, but the vocal stuff is challenging because you always want to be better. You always want to polish it up and make it sound good, you know. But
that makes total sense. I have
Yeah.
no vocal ability. I used to threaten my daughter with it. Your goals. What's your goal? I mean, I know this last year you've really been just getting out and things are starting to move for you. What are your
Yeah.
what would you like to see yourself doing in a year from now or 5 years from now?
oh gosh, I don't know. I really do enjoy playing some of the bigger events. I have played a couple big events in front of 150 people, which was really cool to do something like, or opening for a band. I opened for Stephen Cochran, at Strikers some weeks ago. Stuff like that is really fun stuff to do. I would like to play out more. Just it helps me. It's therapy for me. So I get out of my real job and then I like to play. I like to play every week. Would be nice for me to do stuff like that too.
So on a regular basis.
On a regular basis, yeah.
Okay. You're going to have 3 more songs to play with us, for us, I should say. One of them, the name is Save Me.
Yes.
Meaning behind that?
Uh,
Or story behind that? The purpose of that?
There is, I just generally speaking that sometimes things don't go your way and you have struggles in your life and sometimes you just don't know where to go with it, and so you say, I need some help, save me. And so that's kind of where the song came from, a few struggles that I've been going through, and that's where it came from, and it's a great song, and it can be sad at times, but it's uplifting to me because, when I play it hard, and it's just, I love playing it, so it's a cool song. So. And
I can imagine for you, it had a healing element, or it helped you just get those feelings out.
Yeah.
Am I right? But for someone listening to it, that must be wonderful for you to have someone listen to it and say, "Wow, that was a great song, and that really I related to that." Or that must be the joy.
That's happened a couple times, especially a couple really good musicians came up to me and said, "Oh my God, wow, that's it right there." And I don't know what to say. Like,
yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it touched you, but
I'm looking forward to hearing some more songs.
Well,
Thank you very much for being with us tonight.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Very cool.
Okay, this one's called Save Me. We all need a little bit of that. Here we go. It's late at night and I just can't sleep. Can't take my mind off all the things you said. And so I think about the way things are and all the reasons. Baby, we are so far apart. Here I am on a shoulder feet, and now I got no other place to go. And I don't know any other way. Baby, can you save me? Yeah, can you save me? Yeah, can you save me? It seems so simple, yeah, the way we move along. now I got no other place to go. And I don't know any other way. Can you save me? Yeah, can you save me? Baby, can you save me? And so you look at me, ask me why I act this way. I'm so indifferent, all the things you say. I'll take my thoughts, put them into words for you. All I get is silence. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Here I am in a show no fear, and now I got no other place to go. And I don't know any other way. Can you save me? Can you save me? Can you save me? Can you save me? Baby, can you save me? Can you save me? Okay, let's see. The next one I want to do for you is let's see. Since you've been away. Since you've been away, since you walked right out the door, you know I got to say, didn't know you wanted more. Yeah, I got to say that I hadn't made up my mind since you've been away. Since you've been away, I've been going quite insane. Baby, it's another day since I heard your name. Yeah, I got to say, yeah, I really hadn't made up my mind since you've been away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So now that you've made it clear, you are so far out of here. I see you all around. I can't hear a sound. So I turn the volume all the way. It screams your name in every way. And it says to me, why didn't you stay? And it says to me, why didn't you stay? Yeah, yeah, since you've been away. Since you've been away. Since you've been away. Since you walked right out that door. Yeah, it's another day. Yes, since I heard your name. And now I know I shouldn't have let you go since you've been away. So now that you've made it clear, you are so far out of here. I see you all around. I can't hear a sound. So I turn the volume all the way. It screams your name in every way. It says to me, why didn't you stay? Thank you. This one's one of my favorite songs. This one's called Stop Believing. And let me tune up a little bit here as I bang on these strings pretty good. This brings you back to high school with your buddies and moving forward, how life kind of turns around for you. Driving on to just another place. Driving on our next beer run. Try to drink without leaving a trace. Now Joey always had a car. Pick me up from work at end of shift. You know it seems like yesterday, and I sure could use another lift. Problems then seem so much love, like if she'd go on another date. And Mikey couldn't catch a break from a dad he just refused to hate. And I was mad at everything, thinking I was never good enough. Now I'm wondering, have I changed to just another version of that same old stuff? Hey, where are you? Can't find you, I'm leaving. Hey, I found you, but I stopped believing. Stop believing. You know it seems like yesterday, driving on to just another bar. Driving in the summer sun, really doesn't matter where you are. Now that warmer weather's here, boat rides and bikinis filled our days. Driving in the summer sun, hanging in the solar orange haze. Yeah, so hey, where are you? Can't find you, I'm leaving, baby. Hey, I found you, but I stopped believing. How come with the later years does everything just seem to hurt so much? It seemed the pain with each was time, but now I miss your gentle touch. So hold on tight and dry your tears, 'cause starting now and starting with today, take a stand for yesterday, take a stand now starting